Hey guys, I am back again for another Jurassic World Mattel toy collection video. It has been quite a while since I've done this. I literally skipped out on doing this last year, I think. Probably forgot to do it. Or I probably don't remember doing it the last year. I don't freaking know because the last one I did was probably back in 2020. I have to go back and check. It already feels like it's been a while. Definitely missed out on doing some of these dang videos again because I really wanted to try to at least update my collection progress and stuff like that. But this time, there's something that I wanted to mention that right off the bat, the one thing that I want to do in this collection video that I did in the previous that I wanted to stop doing was showing my little brother's collection of toys. I'm just going to strictly focus on how much I've obtained, and those that were previously owned by me, either I gave it to my little brother or I've gotten it back. It doesn't matter how it goes. It's just that I got a ton of freaking action figures throughout this course of the last few years since Mattel has had this toy line where we've been stuck with Mattel since 2018, and we keep getting better and better as the years progress. Though we still do get some toys that will question people's like curiosity or whatever the freak you want to call it. But I've been seeing some of the latest toys that are coming out soon, and god dang, man, so much that I'm gonna freaking be excited for, but some that I'm gonna miss out on. Doesn't even matter how it goes. Yeah, there's a lot of toys still coming from Mattel, and I just hope they keep this momentum up because this latest toy line so far shaped to be just as good as it already was before. So that's all I gotta say. Anyway, so just getting to this video. So there's quite a lot I needed to go over. This I just wanted to make this up for like lacking some reviews and such, but this is just a video in compressing the entirety of my Jurassic collection. I just set up all my dang like supposed backdrops from the previous like toys that I've obtained and kept certain packages of because I really liked all these backdrops. I just randomly placed them because I had no real place to put them. So I apologize for this crappy setup. Anyway, so right off the bat, I want to start off small with this collection. It's going to start off with the more special set of figures, which is the figures that are the most important other than the dinosaurs, which are the human figure sets and the vehicles and such, which I'll go over first. So this video is going to probably be divided into several different sections because this, dang man, there's a lot to go over. First off, we're going to start off with the first few figures we've gotten from Fallen Kingdom because that's where we're going to go from. Right off the bat, yes, I do have the first three Owen Grady figures from previously. If the autofocus will show up. There we go. The first three Owen Grady figures that get reissued many times, especially this figure. But yeah, to this day, I really like these figures. They're really good and they match his likeness, Chris Pratt's likeness. My favorite figure will still be forever this figure. I did originally switch the head off this with one of the Dominion figures, but I put it back on there because I just couldn't help it. I really like this head. It just still fits though. So yeah, these three figures really like this character, Owen Grady. So it's really nice that I still own these figures to this dang day. Just go ahead and put those up somewhere. Don't know really where to put them, so I'm just gonna have them sit right there in the kitchen, the kitchen backdrop. Next is Claire Deering from Fallen Kingdom, which is the two figures that were only released in that said toy line. They're both difficult to find, but one of them can be still found in the Legacy Collection with the RC Gyrosphere. So both of those are re-released, and it's pretty good that this figure got re-released, but at the same time, I'm not sure how long that's going to freaking last, and people are going to have a hard time finding this character again in this outfit, but this is still one of my favorite Claire figures of all time. It's still really nice that we own this version of Claire, or I own this version of Claire, and we just have this one, but again, this one's a little bit difficult to obtain originally from the original set from 2018, and this figure is also rare to find as well, which is the base jacket version. They're both really nice figures, and I definitely love Claire Deering in this form and this outfit. So I'm gonna go ahead and set them over there. Next up, we have Zia Rodriguez, which is a figure, the only like side character, side protagonist I have from Jurassic World Dominion that got released because Franklin has been still to this day unreleased, which is very disappointing. I really wanted Franklin as an action figure. They were going to release him for Dino Rivals, and then it just suddenly canceled it, and it still makes me mad. So Franklin is nowhere to be around. We still have Zia, and she's a pretty good figure. I still like this character and this figure, so at least we still got Zia. Next up, which I will get her out of a little baggie because I painted her head, the original Maisie Lockwood figure from 2018, which was also difficult to find. I had to repaint her hair to make it look movie accurate because I didn't like how they painted her hair that color. That like it's a little too light for it. I don't know, but I still like this figure. Even if it wasn't for me painting up this thing, I still would be liking it. But I really do like this character and this figure, like I said before. So there is Maisie. I'm gonna set her up right there. And the two other figures I have from Fallen Kingdom, Ken Wheatley and this ACU worker from Jurassic World, the Destructosaurus set, which is based on Jurassic World 1, that had the Pteranodon that looked like the Pteranodon from Jurassic Park 3, but I was obviously mistaken. But these two figures are nice. Well, Ken Wheatley could be either easy or hard to obtain. If I could not recall, I don't know. But yeah, it was like these are the only ones I have so far from the 2018 toy line. That's basically it for the humans in that toy line from Fallen Kingdom specifically. So next, I will go over and find the Jurassic Park figures that were released in that year. We're going to be focusing on Jurassic Park first because this is from the Legacy line. So we had the first 4 characters that come out from that said toy line in 2018. The original gang, which is Alan, Ellie, Muldoon, and Malcolm. And this is the original figures I still have to this day. I still like these figures, though they definitely pale in comparison against their Hammond collection counterparts, which look really good. Although I still like some of these older ones, especially Alan and Ellie. I like them more in the Hammond collection line, but I also really like them in their original scale, the original version. And I do think Ian Malcolm's Hammond collection figure is nice alongside it. And Muldoon's Hammond collection figure was also really good looking, but again, I still like these, and it's just getting nostalgic. I mean, I really like these figures, so I can't deny it. I really love these characters. I'm just gonna have them sit right there. Don't know where to actually put these guys. Oh, because again, I'm not on a good surface. Trying to figure out what to go over next because now I want to get out of that chronological year thing because at that point we were getting re-releases from 2019, which is the Owen Grady and Mercenary characters. The other characters were seemingly difficult to obtain. Might go a little out of order. Might as well go do that. So 2019, during that time, we had our first John Hammond figure, which was the only figure to be released in 2019, and I think they re-released it in 2020 for the set with Ellie Sattler and the Raptors, the Isla Nublar Escape set. That's where this figure comes from because I did not get the exclusive version, and I can't let John Hammond sit down because his plastic coat kind of is hindering the articulation joints, and his leg did get a little loose over time. I can still make him sit down, but I guess his code will interfere with how loose it's going to be. I'm not sure. Maybe I just got a faulty figure. But assuming in that lightness, yeah, there's John Hammond, Richard Attenborough. Really good looking figure. So that's him. And then by 2020, we had, I think it was 2020 or 2021. I may be mistaken. But we had Tim Murphy be released. And we got 2 different versions. Yep, this one. Maybe wrong in the ordering, but we had Tim Murphy from the Ford Explorer set. Definitely a nice likeness to the actor Joseph Mazzello. Really like this figure. It's just nice that we finally got a Tim figure. I'm gonna go ahead and send him down right there. And then by that next year, actually no, before then, before we gotten the Lex figure, I was about to bring out Lex. So here is the next figure, which is from the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set, which is that set over here, this is actually my first San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set that I actually got. This is Ray Arnold. He came with a detachable arm, and they did release a new Ray Arnold for the Hammond Collection line, and I know a lot of people are going to be buying that one out. I don't even have to buy that one because I'm definitely sticking with this one. I still like this figure a lot, especially considering that it comes with that detachable arm. It's just nice. Set him right here to make some room for the other characters. So by that next year, we did get a new Jurassic Park Legacy set, and it comes with Tim and Lex. So the extra version of Tim, which has the dirt detail, and we also have Lex Murphy. Finally, after so long, we got the Lex figure, and it's just so nice that we got them both. I don't know, really, man. It's just so exciting that we finally got these characters, and we're almost complete with the toy line of Jurassic Park. Well, for me, I'm almost complete. because I really do not have Dennis Nedry, and there's like 2 figures for Dennis Nedry. There's a few I've obviously missed out on, and I do wish I had a Dennis Nedry, but at the same time, I don't even really need to have one. I don't know. That's just me. Next up, after that, these figures were the most exciting figures ever to come out at the year when Dominion was being promoted, which was last year. These 2 figures are great. Roland Tembo and Sarah Harding. These figures are fantastic. We finally gotten these characters in Mattel form, and I absolutely adore them. They're just so dang good. We get to finally have these characters, and they just match perfectly with their color schemes and everything. It's just that these 2 figures are so damn good. Love that we got these 2 characters. And it's also good that I finally have a Sarah that goes right next to my Ian Malcolm. This is getting a little scruffed up. Anyways, I'm gonna take a little break from movie characters. These characters were definitely a pain in the absolute freaking neck to get in terms of the pricing, trying to fit them all in one hand. The Camp Cretaceous gang. It's so good that I have all these characters because these characters were definitely difficult to find or difficult to pick up. This is basically my most valuable at this point because it's just all these dang characters are so difficult to find except for a few. I guess like 3 or 4 of them, or just 3 were easy to obtain, and the rest were just so super pricey, especially Ben. Ben is literally a character I adore so much, and I hate that I had to spend so much just to get him. But I finally got all the campers. So yeah, that's all that matters, is I finally got them all. It's what I've always been asking for. Definitely do wish we had more characters come in from Camp Cretaceous, but I guess they're done with that now. Because, well, Camp Cretaceous, the last thing we seen from that was the Hidden Adventure, which, by the way, I still have not even watched yet, which I should, but I was so preoccupied on certain things, I was a little too busy with certain things. I definitely should go and go check out that dang show. I don't know why I haven't. I'm just gonna randomly put them in the right order, or in a crate. Or it doesn't matter where to put them. They're just gonna be sitting down. I'm not gonna be placing them anywhere. Oh yeah, and there's an extra Darius which came. I think this is the one that came with the Brachiosaurus, or it might be. I could be wrong. No, this is the old one because the Brachiosaurus one didn't have that crease that's so noticeable on the shirt. So this is my old Darius. I'm just gonna go ahead and put him right next to Yaz. Next set, which is my last set of human figures, which, dang, I've actually completed the entire collection of getting, because this one was really exciting, which is we're getting right next to Jurassic World Dominion. So, like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, we had 3 Owen Grady's. Jurassic World Dominion, we also had 3 Owen Grady's, and to me, they were much better because they finally got his hair looking exactly correct. Also, I switched that head. Like I said before in my review of this figure, the Cowboy Owen, I had to switch that head. I didn't like that head as much anymore. So this is just nice to own all 3 of these Owen figures, but I definitely think it's really more nice that they finally gave him more variety other than just wearing the same blue shirt and all that. We got a repainted red shirt one, and we got the trench coat one that's more movie accurate to what he was. Capturing the Parasaurolophus. Don't matter where they go. You know what? Just wait. And this guy can't even sit down. Shoot. Just let him lay there then. Because he's got that freaking trench coat. I kind of wish they would stick the cloth. And then we get to the only Claire figure that we got, which is kind of unfortunate that we don't have any more Claires, but we only got one from Jurassic World Dominion, which is personally the best Claire figure for me personally. It's freaking amazing. Very lovely figure. Love the attire and the hair. Definitely do wish it wasn't as tall though, because this is definitely the tallest Jurassic World figure I actually own. It's like the scaling's a little messed up, but other than that, I absolutely love this figure. This is such a nice figure. Best Claire figure ever, and I knew I was gonna love this figure when it came out. So there's that. And here's Maisie from Dominion, which is also hard to track down now apparently because it was selling out so quickly every time I try to get a chance to get it off of Target, but I finally got her, and she's definitely a great figure. I definitely like her like as much as the Fallen Kingdom figure, but I just like this Maisie figure a lot. So there's Maisie. Go right next to Claire. Next up we had Kayla Watts. Really awesome character in Dominion. And this is the Pyroraptor version, the one with more detail. I do not have the one without the painted detail anymore. I gave that to my little brother. I didn't really care about that one. But I got this figure specifically because I really like this character and because this one got more detailed, looking more movie accurate with all the detail and paint. So yeah, this is Kayla Watts. Also, the hair paint is on there. A lot better than the last figure. The other one was a little bit lazy. So that's Kayla. The villains: Soyana Santos, Rain Delacorte, and this random mercenary that was repainted for Fallen Kingdom. All nice figures. Definitely these two. These two are the nicest, especially Soyana. I just really like these characters a lot. Definitely do wish we get more of Soyana, though, in the future with spin-off ideas. If they ever do that, probably not, because apparently certain fans don't want spin-offs of Jurassic. They just want to stick to stuff from the first movie, because it's always about the first movie. I'm gonna have a hard time making her sit down, but whatever. And I know the first movie turns 30 this year. That's how I'm gonna make them sit up. You know what? Might as well make that with Owen then. Oh god, this is awkward. That is really awkward, but whatever. We're gonna make them sit down like that. Let's go ahead and get to the last 3 Jurassic World Dominion figures I own, which is the epic trio: Alan, Ellie, and Ian. It is so dang good that I finally own all these characters in the Dominion forms, and obviously my personal favorite is Alan Grant, because not only he's the more affordable one in the group, but he's definitely my favorite character, and I definitely like how they made this figure. Ellie Sattler, still mad that I just spent so much money on that character just to get that, and just to get this figure and that dang epic battle pack. I love this figure though. It's a really nice figure. And there's Ian Malcolm, which could have been better, but it's definitely a really good figure, really good interpretation of Dominion Ian. So yeah, so it's really good that we got these 3 characters again in their Dominion forms. Might as well just gonna set them up right over here. Don't know why, but that kind of looks a little don't know why, but really having Owen and Rain sit there like that, it just looks a little awkward. And now Owen Grady looks like he's staring down creepily at Alan and Ellie. He probably might be a true shipper. Oh, and of course, there's one more human figure that I actually gotten recently, which was the one which I already reviewed previously, which is from Dino Trackers, the new toy line in Jurassic World. This random mercenary. I thought it was an ACU trooper at first, but it just doesn't matter. It's a new mercenary, though it's a little bit bizarre in the color grading, but at the same time, it still looks nice. Definitely am glad that we got another human character, and I hope we do get more of these characters. And I know we are going to get more, but it's probably going to be the same characters, but nothing new. But then, it's still really nice that we got more of these characters. So, out of all the human figures in this whole toy line, we finally gotten a lot more building up. And of course, I missed out on a few. Definitely like a lot of human characters I've ever gotten. It's like that's actually the most I've ever gotten out of a Jurassic toy line, because I've really never gotten that much. And this toy line's kind of proven that I'm a little bit obsessive over these toys. Obviously. Okay, so this is getting a little bit longer than expected. Might as well just go ahead and move on to the vehicles that I got. So my first vehicle is actually the Gyrosphere from Claire's little set from Fallen Kingdom, and this is the one with the crack. Obviously based off the one from the original Jurassic World, because I don't think this is supposed to be based off of Fallen Kingdom in terms of the crack being on there. But other than that, it's really nice that we got a Gyrosphere from that line. And this one is actually one of the better Gyrospheres, because it's just legit like the Gyrosphere from the film. It's like you can roll it at this direction, but at the same time, it's like it's got that big freaking crack. But it's still nice. So Gyrosphere is gonna just roll that. Oh shoot, it's too close. I'm gonna roll that right there. Anyway, the next vehicle, which is actually the vehicle that I got next after all that, I think this is, which is the Gyrosphere Blast vehicle from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which seems to have a very non-functioning door anymore. I don't know, the door just doesn't want to close anymore, because I have it attached to a rubber band. Hold on a minute. But yeah, this is the Gyrosphere Blast vehicle. I had to bring this right back up, and this is still a really cool vehicle. Really awesome vehicle that matches the one that was from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but it wasn't a gimmicky vehicle. It was a vehicle that carries people from one location to another. It was a pretty big vehicle. So this is a really cool vehicle overall, and it does have the gyrosphere inside it, which can only fit one person, which I don't feel like grabbing. Don't know where to really put that, so I'll just put it right next to the gyrosphere from behind. The next vehicle that I definitely did get after that was, of course, the first Jeep Wrangler from Jurassic Park, Jeep number 18. Still a really amazing vehicle that comes with the working wrench over here. I don't know why it's absent in other variations released. I'm not sure. The new one with Ellie Sattler and the Raptor, the Risky Rescue set, I'm not sure if that one has it, or it might not have it at all, but who cares? As long as this one still has it, and it's still a really nice vehicle overall. So, got that one out the way. The next one I want to go over is a vehicle that I definitely did get, which is the helicopter from Jurassic World. The one from the Destructosaurus set, which is also probably rare now. And yeah, still to this day is one of my favorite helicopter toys based on the one from Jurassic World. Just wish we had something like this just eons ago, other than just, you know, getting it right in the middle of the Fallen Kingdom toy line. And the wings still work, by the way, the action feature, where you press that button and it spins. And of course the working wrench on the bottom also works too. So really nice that we have all this, the action features and stuff. I'm just gonna randomly just place stuff. I'm just gonna place that right here. And then missed out on one of the Dino Rivals vehicles, but I did not miss out on one of the motorcycles. So go ahead and grab that one if I have it. There it is. And I'll get another bag out. So this was the Dino Rivals vehicle that came with Owen with the Ultimate Baryonyx Breakout set. Definitely another motorcycle that isn't a film accurate motorcycle for Owen Grady, but it's definitely a nice motorcycle. And it definitely is a cool motorcycle that also comes with a feature where you can put Owen's gun, his rifle, in there. Though, not sure it will fit the one from Dominion. Maybe it would, but I don't feel like going through it. But yeah, that's Owen's motorcycle from Jurassic World Dino Rivals. Just gonna set that right there. Next up, Jurassic Park Ford Explorer. It's just such a nice freaking vehicle. So dang film accurate. I love this toy, and I definitely am glad we're gonna get another Ford Explorer. It's just really nice that we're getting more of this. That next one that's coming out is going to be pretty dang good as far as I'm concerned. It comes with the damaging features and stuff like that, but this is still a nice freaking vehicle overall. And then during that point, we have gotten ourselves more Jurassic vehicles from Lost World. This is the first Lost World vehicle that we've gotten. The InGen Hunter vehicle is just so dang amazing that we've gotten this. I mean, just look at this vehicle, and it's also got a very gimmicky feature where you just, you know, okay, there we go. It's got that very gimmicky action feature that's based on the film, but sort of a little bit more of the Mattel touch with adding a missile launcher on there. But other than that, just very nice that we gotten that. And then for Jurassic World Dominion, have the RC Jeep Gladiator, which unfortunately does not fit everybody inside a vehicle unless you would really try to, but it only fits like 2 people in. But overall, this was a fun vehicle that I reviewed. Definitely do not want to skip out on this one. Also, it does come with this thing that's supposed to be attached towards the vehicle. You can see my review on this vehicle. I don't feel like demonstrating it on there. But yeah, this is the Gladiator. It looks really cool. So I'm gonna have to place that right there. Also, here's Owen Grady's motorcycle from Jurassic World Dominion, which is more of a movie accurate motorcycle than the last one from Dino Rivals. Very basic motorcycle, but overall, very nice one. Place that right there. Okay, next vehicle. The Biosyn helicopter from Jurassic World Dominion, and I had to put this one together because these wings over here, these parts are detachable, which is really good that it's detachable. This is a really awesome vehicle. Obviously, it's really awesome to have the Biosyn helicopter. Just, what can I say? This came with the set with Kayla and that other dinosaur. I already forgot his name already because it's been a while. But, oh yeah, Rogersaurus, that's what it was. So, came with that Rogersaurus. And my last vehicle for this time being, which is one that came out recently in the Dino Trackers line. This vehicle from Dino Rivals, which is the truck where the mercenary is trying to capture or contain the raptor with, which has this really cool action feature where it just bursts down here. does have a name. I don't think this truck really has an actual name, but it's just a mercenary truck or Jurassic World truck. But it definitely is a nice addition. Really am glad that they're still making more vehicles. And as far as I'm concerned, it looks like it's it so far for everything I own, vehicles and human wise. Oh yeah, one last thing, which is the one thing that I forgot to go over. Not sure if I can fit it all in one dang place. Oh shoot. Had to put this whole darn thing together because this is basically how big this set is. It's kind of taking up so much room. And this is the Chaos Outpost play set. Or Outpost Chaos, whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't even care anymore, but this is still one of the best sets of all time that I've ever collected from this recent toy line. From Jurassic World Dominion, of course. It's obviously last year, but it's just, man, I'm so glad that I got this set. It's still one of my favorites because it's just, this is me experiencing, like, getting these figures for the first time, especially play sets like these on this big scale. Because I've never really gotten an actual Jurassic Park play set. This is like a legit play set, and it's so damn good. So, yeah, all I gotta say is that my collection is literally just, look how big this is already. This is just the humans and play sets and vehicles. That's basically all so far for that. And I know I wanted to show the accessories off, which I can do that now. And this is the many accessories that came with every single one of those human dino 2-packs and all that stuff from 2018 to 2022, pretty dang scattered. So basically you just see all of them scattered all over the place. And also, yes, I did cover my address with that dang card. I don't want that address showing up obviously on the dang screen, so I definitely had an idea. So yeah, that's basically all the various accessories between the human and dino sets, or literally every set that came out. As you can see, I just have a lot of freaking accessories. I am missing one, which is my shotgun, which I don't, the shotgun that came with Owen Grady, because the only thing I did get out was this, the taser X-Acto knife off. Like this little piece right here, might not be able to focus on it, but doesn't really matter. But it's this piece with the taser. I cut it off because I was going to use that shotgun for my Indiana Jones movie, and I needed to cut that piece off. But at least I still have it. I know I have that shotgun somewhere. Just gotta find it. And yeah. Anyway, so that's basically it for all of that. Yeah, this is one huge dang collection so far. Like, it's pretty dang big, and I had to scan through a bunch of bags, and I gotta go reorganize all that. Oh, I forgot one more accessory. No, I forgot about the sound box. That's what I meant to freaking show. That's another accessory that I needed to bring up. But this is a really cool set that came with. This is a really cool sound box thing that came with. So, still makes the noises.
Hold on to your butts.
Still pretty dang cool that it does that. I'm probably just gonna put that right over. Oh, there. Don't want to knock anything over. But yeah, just wow. Look at all that. It's pretty freaking big. But that's literally the most I've ever collected in a Jurassic toy line. Like, I've literally just been obsessed with just grabbing a few from each and every one as much as I want to. But this is big. That's basically it for part one of this video collection. Oh boy, this is gonna be long. Thanks for watching this first part of many different parts of this Jurassic World toy collection. And I'll be seeing you guys later.